Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano and I'm back with more vehicles from Star Wars The Last Jedi. These are part of the 3.75 inch scale, 5 points of articulation, even though that's not always the case. Force Link series of action figures by Hasbro from the year 2017. This is it. This is actually the first one I picked up. This is the first big vehicle that I picked up on the night of Force Friday. I thought the tape was opened, I was going to lose it. I was going to be like, no way, how did I pick one up that had the tape unsealed? The tape is still sealed on both sides, I'll have you know. But this is it. This is the Resistance Ski Speeder. Now, this is one of the first things we saw in that old trailer from April during Celebration. Is like a little quick teaser trailer they gave us. We saw these guys, was it Crait, I think is the name of the planet they're on with the red dirt. We saw these ski speeders going through the dirt, lifting up all this red smoke, and it really had me intrigued. So I'm super stoked to be opening this. This is actually one of the ones I've really been looking forward to throughout this whole line. I want to know what sounds it makes. I want to know what Poe has to say with the Force Link. Let's just get into it. Let's do it. Alright guys, there you can see the whole box for the most part. There it is. On the top we've got our normal Last Jedi kind of stuff. We've got a red Star Wars logo. Look at that artwork. Look at that beautiful, beautiful artwork. There's like explosions going on back here. There's multiples of these speeders. What the heck is that thing? And that thing. Okay, I need to know what those are. Again, there's more of the red dirt. There's Poe doing his thing. I like that this thing is in the ground. This is just like straight up ripping up the ground. I don't know if that's part of how it flies. They're all doing it. Or is it like a battle tactic where they raise up the red smoke to like look cooler than they are? I don't know. There's Captain Poe Dameron. It says, wear the Force Link to activate sounds. Shows you how to wear it and grip it and all that good stuff. I'm excited. Look at that. He comes with some accessories. He's got like a headset, and then he's got a little blaster thing. And there he is. He's got like anime eyes. What's up with that? Those are some big old eyes. Is he wearing an earring also? Interesting. We'll have to take a closer look at him in a minute. Let's see. What do we got on the side? Oh, look. There's Poe right there on the side. Oh, let's see if I can get it without a glare for you. That's a little bit better. There's Poe looking pretty serious. Little scar on his face right there, okay. This is a new little blaster pistol. I like it. He's got a fancy belt buckle. Very cool. The back of the box tells us, there's always a blurb. An older design predating those of the Rebel Alliance. These low-altitude, high-power ski speeders use a stabilizer strut to keep balance when zipping across alien terrain. So that is a stabilizer strut, is what that is supposed to be. I'm looking for it on here. I don't see it. I see the feet that it kind of lands on. Oh, maybe it does something weird, because up in this picture, you can definitely see it right there, but in this picture, it's not visible. So maybe there's like a landing gear that lets it balance. I don't know. It does have a blast-off wing, so this wing blasts completely off. That's really cool. Again, the Force Link stuff, there's a little strut, the little balance strut. Interesting. Stabilizer strut's what they're calling it. And there's Poe and all his cool accessories. There's little adverts for some more of the other Force Link accessories, some of my favorites. The Rathtar, I loved it. I can't wait to open that one up, especially having seen the new trailer. Oh my goodness. Again, don't put this entire ski speeder up your nose, because you will be a sad baby. And nobody likes a sad baby. Alright, let's get this thing open here. Let's get the X-Acto out. That was pretty simple. Now the hard part is actually pulling this thing out without knocking over all the action figures. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm really curious to see how big this thing is, or how little. I was already impressed with the A-Wing. I thought the A-Wing was a really good size. There you go. You guys get to see it. There's a little thing with instructions. I should probably read those instructions, because with the A-Wing, I found that there was a place to put Tally's blaster right behind her head. And it was something that was in the instructions that I didn't mention in the video. So, real quick, I'm going to go through these and just make sure. Okay, looks pretty straightforward to me. The hard part's going to be getting it out of the box. Or not. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad at all. Okay, interesting. I like this already. I like the way this looks. I can tell you right now, I'm going to weather the heck out of this thing. And it is going to be awesome. Alright, let's try to get these little pieces out. Now guys, while I do these unboxings, I like to mention that I have a little Amazon shop set up. Recently, Amazon set this thing up for, I guess, people in social media, called an influencer store. I don't know. I don't think I'm that influential, but They asked me if I wanted to set up a store, and I said, sure, I kind of do that already anyways. I send you guys links for all the stuff that I show off in the vids, so why not create one store, one page, where all those items are, and you guys can go shopping for whatever Star Wars stuff you want. Now, the reason I like using it is because it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's normal price, and whether you buy those Star Wars toys or you buy anything on Amazon, video games, a new Alexa or whatever, Dot or Echo, whatever the heck those things are called. Whatever you buy on Amazon, books. I think someone bought school books this year. That was a huge, huge help. A couple pennies of whatever you spend goes to the channel. And if you spend a whole lot of money, then it ends up being dollars. And those dollars, like I say, adds up. So we can buy cool stuff like this and do more reviews on the channel. So it's just kind of this cycle. I pour everything I make back into the channel so that we can have more vids and keep cool content coming at you. Oh, there's a little mechanism for it to do its thing. I think it just plops right in there. I'm hoping. Let's do this right. Okay. It does come out, right? Please? Oh, jeez. No, it does not. It does not come out. And the stabilizer thing kind of goes back some. Oh, so it can sit. Very nice. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. Let's pop this wing on. There you go. You kind of heard it snap there. That's a decent. That's got a good little wingspan to it. I am definitely okay with this. Alright. Let's look. I hope they both stay. Please both stay. Thank you. Both the missiles stayed this time. My last video I did of the A-Wing, they did not stay so well. One of them did not stay so well. And I was a little disheartened. I was kind of bummed. I was like, what? Really? Like, come on. $30 toy. You would hope that it would work. This one so far, I am pleased. I'm very pleased. I'm going to put the little accessories on here. Okay. We'll have to take a closer look at this figure so I can show you guys kind of how he looks, give you my thoughts on him. Yeah. Okay, real quick before I get into the close-ups, though, I do want to go over a couple things. So this is it. This is the ship as a whole. See the little top view? There's a lot of neat things. I actually really... I'm gonna fire right now. Those fire really well. Oh my goodness, those fire very well. I'm afraid I'm actually going to hit the camera. Or I'll lose it forever. Alright, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to fire one. That was pretty close. Alright, let me go get that. Okay, I'm impressed with how well they fire. They fire really good. That's so cool. Alright, you guys need to see close-ups, don't you? There was a thing on here that said how to play, and it said remove something. Let me just make sure I'm looking at this correctly, because I did see something that says lift up. What lifts up? Here. Oh. Oh, okay, so this whole little piece comes off. Just to, like, expose the engine. Okay. Is that all it does? It just says lift up. So it is designed to come off. So you can have, like, one that looks a little more broken or something. I guess we won't know the significance of that until the movie comes out, I think. But, yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's do some close-ups. Okay, let's do the figure first. Let's take a look at Poe Dameron and his beautiful anime eyes. A little scar on his face or something going on there. Yeah, he's got a couple little paint marks. He's got very large eyes, though. Why, Poe Dameron, what large eyes you have. Take a look at the sculpt, though. There's a lot of cool textures on that jacket. He's got a new jacket since Finn kind of commandeered his old one. It is a separate piece. Notice, see how that kind of moves? It's not cloth or anything. It is like rubber. But that is a nice touch. I really appreciate that. There's a huge resistance patch on his arm there. There we go. He is a 5 POA figure. I don't think his wrists move or anything like that. Now, he's got a little holster, though, and his blaster goes in there. That's kind of a nice touch. I do like that. He can take his little headset off or on or whatever. So there it is with it off. He's... the sculpt's kind of whatever. The paint job's whatever. But he's going to be living in the vehicle, so I'm kind of okay with it. I'm just going to put that back on his head there. There we go. And now for the vehicle. You guys need to see this thing up close because it is beautiful. I actually really like this thing a lot. It's kind of weird looking. But look, there's all these like little wires and things on the bottom and neat little detail. Oh, what is that? What is that? That is a foot. And that is another foot. And but look at all these little dips and divots underneath. And what's nice is they didn't, like, even though it's underneath, they didn't skimp and leave it plain. It's actually got like textures and they sculpted it. Oh, look, there's the Force Link logo right there. Okay, I didn't notice if there was a Force Link logo on the bottom of the A-Wing. But there we go. I like it. I like all these little details. Let's stand it up. Oh yeah, look at that. And that little leg back here does the little stabilizing spike. See, there it is. And when you hold it, I'll show you guys what it looks like when you're supposed to hold it. You're supposed to grab with this hand, and you would fire, because there's a trigger right there. So those little missiles come out like that. Just like that. Those are gone forever. But this little stabilizer spike is the part that would run in the ground and drop all that dirt. So there we go. We've got it kind of flying. There you go. You guys dizzy yet? Are you dizzy? That's what it would be like as it flies. And it'd be dragging along. That is cool. There's a cockpit. Let's take a look at the inside of that cockpit. Anything cool in there? Nothing crazy. This is a really weird position to be in as I film. But that's okay. Overall, I think this is a pretty cool thing. We haven't even heard the Force Link part yet. But, you know, let's actually put Poe in there. Let's see how he looks. Let's see if I can bring that all the way back around. Alright, Poe, let's put his headset back on him. There you go, Poe, you get your headset on. Let's bend your legs. There you go, bend those legs. Can I get him in there? Can I get him in there? Okay, he's kind of sitting there, sort of. I don't know if he's supposed to be sticking out as much. His head's definitely just up and out there, so let me try without the phone in my hand and see if I can get him in there a little bit better. Oh, I'm sure I can, because I see that there is a little band or something that he can go under. Is it like a seatbelt? What is that? What is this thing? Okay, so there is a little like seatbelt for him to use to keep him in there. It's just hard to get the figure underneath it. Okay, you kind of have to like really handle this thing. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this without like breaking it. I wish it was like more like that elastic like they had in the U-Wing, because that was nice. That actually worked out really well. I feel like once I get this Poe figure in here, you know what? Since I feel like once I get the Poe figure in there, I'm not going to be able to hear it again. I'm gonna just let's do the sounds now, because I'm gonna leave them in there. All right, let's turn on first. Come on. Okay, it's on.
Now we have a chance.
All right.
We got a lot of company. I'm gonna get us in position. We got a lot of company. I'm gonna get us in position. We got a lot of company. Hit the target hard.
Okay, so these all sound like Force Awakens quotes. Am I wrong? Like,
we got a lot of company. I'm gonna get us in position. We got a lot of company.
yeah, those are all Force Awakens. All right, let's.
I'm gonna get us in position.
There we go. Okay, we can hear him fire. He fires his little blaster. Ooh, an explosion. That's pretty good.
Now we have a chance.
Sorry. Okay, let's.
Hit the target hard.
Okay.
Red 4, Red 6, cover us. I'm gonna get us in position. Red 4, Red 6,
So that's
cover us.
his action one. Oh,
Now we have a chance.
I think maybe
I'm
my
gonna get us
batteries
in
are dying.
position. We got a lot of company. Hit the target hard. Red 4, Red 6, cover us. Hit the target hard. Red 4, Red 6, cover us. Hit the target hard. Red 4, Red 6,
I think he's just gonna keep
cover
repeating
us.
this.
Hit the target hard. Red 4, Red 6, cover us. Hit the target hard. Red 4, Red 6, cover us. Hit the target hard.
Okay.
Red 4, Red 6, cover us. Hit the target hard. Red 4, Red 6, cover
Okay,
us.
one more round. He had another line, I swear.
Hit the target hard. We got a lot of company.
There it is. There it is. Okay, so it's a lot of rehashed stuff from Force Awakens. Ooh, sorry. I am going to try to fit him in here because I want him to sit and I want him to look good. If not, he sits over it, and I don't like that. I don't think he's supposed to sit over it. I think he's supposed to sit under it, which is kind of the whole point of it. But getting him in there and under it is really proving to be a hard thing to do. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I think either I broke it or it's supposed to do that. One or the other. So it does come out. There's a little seatbelt thing in here. Does come out. It's just going to be real hard, especially for my big old fat fingers to get in there. But that's okay. I think we can make it work. Could be worse. Could be better, I guess. But not bad. Either way, I like it. I think he looks good. Cool. The only thing I'm missing now is those missiles. Let's put those missiles back in, and then we'll put the Force Link and see how that goes. All right. Moment of truth. Okay, I'm making whooshy noises. So it knows it's moving. You guys can kind of hear it. Okay, so that's kind of it. Now I'm not hearing any... There they are. I like that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I do like that. That's nice. That's a nice touch. Let's see, will it pick up Finn? Or Poe? There's Poe. Okay, cool. So it does pick him up. You have to hold it awkwardly. But... yeah. That's kind of a different noise. Okay. It's a cool feature. It does not feature any lights, though. I gotta mention that. It does not have any lights. It only makes sounds. So, interesting. I think the one that makes lights, there is a X-Wing that just came out. Poe's boosted X-Wing, as well as Kylo Ren's whatever custom TIE Fighter thing that he's got. Those make lights and sounds. One thing that some people might be upset about with the whole Force Link line, and this was brought up to me in the very beginning, is that some people think, like, okay, so the lights specifically, the lights don't light up unless you have a Force Link. Now, that doesn't matter in this case, but it does matter if you shell out for Kylo Ren's thing. So you have to, like, pay extra to unlock the features of the toy. When it comes to the Force Link making noises, remember, it's not this making noises. This does not make the noise. It only unlocks the noise on this. So I don't feel as bad that way, but I do not like the fact that the lights don't work on Kylo Ren. Supposedly. We'll find out when I do the full unboxing. But supposedly, the lights don't work unless you have a Force Link, and that's kind of garbage. Real quick before I end this thing, I want to show you guys a little more just close-ups, what it looks like, so you get a full feel of the whole vid. Okay, now that he's kind of docked, there's Poe doing his thing in the cockpit. I like it. I did take this top part off. Like I said, the top part comes off, and you see the inner engine components, and it does kind of go back on like that, and it snaps into place. Again, I don't know what the reason for that is, but look at these little, like, these little wires and things that are just hanging out. Those are such a nice touch. Like, they don't move, they don't come off or anything, but the fact that they're there, like, gives it such a cool look. And look, there's a little bit of weathering on there. They did add a little bit of dirt marks and stuff. Those are the missiles that fire out. But I'm going to weather this thing even more. I don't know if I should wait until the movie. Maybe put a couple, like, splashes of red. I don't know, like glue, like little chunks of red dirt or something like that. Like red mud. I don't know. My mind's racing as to what I should do. Again, look at all these little, like, details. And these are, like, the little lumps that we saw earlier. But underneath, there's still details on top of them. So if I weather this thing, I got to go full on weather the underneath part and everything. And so I like it. I think this is a really cool, well-made toy. Definitely getting my thumbs up. It's in my Amazon shop. I recommend you get this. I might have to pick up maybe another one. I feel like this is what, 40? I think this is 39 is how much this was. A little pricey. If you play your cards right and you do coupons or wait for good sales on Amazon, you can get yourself a good deal. I like it, though. I think it's a really, really solid ship, and I can't wait to see these things in action, especially against the big walkers, these gorilla walkers. Now, naturally, this isn't going to be to scale, but those things are going to square off against each other in the movie, and it's going to be really interesting. You want to place bets now on whether one of these things has a tow cable and will, like, trip up the walker, or something similar but new. I'm just saying I have a feeling something like that's going to happen. I know they said it's not going to be a rehash of Empire Strikes Back. I know. But to me, this is the equivalent of a snowspeeder. This is 2017's snowspeeder. Even though they said that these predate on the box for this, I read it earlier. It says these. What did I just find? Little rotating gun on the bottom. It's just little things. Little things. There's like a little rotating gun. Little things like that I love. But I have a feeling this is 2017's equivalent to a snowspeeder, even though this supposedly is older than the Rebel Alliance. It didn't say Resistance. It predates the Rebel Alliance. So I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I think it's cool. This thing's still going to make noise? No, it's not. It'll wait till the next video when I'm doing close-ups, then it'll make noise. Guys, that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this. Do you have one already? Have you already picked one up? Did I unlock all the sounds? Because I feel like sometimes I miss a couple things. You guys are real quick to point it out to me, which I appreciate. Because then I can go back and be like, oh, yeah, I did miss that. So, either way, I appreciate you guys watching, commenting down below, letting me know if I missed something, or even how you feel about it, if you like it, if you thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. I just want to know your input, because I've given mine, and mine is good. I like this thing a lot. So that's it. Make sure you're subscribed. You hit that little notification button. Use the Force on it. Use the Force on that little button, or click one of the cards up there. It'll tell you, where you can find new cool videos, old videos maybe you haven't even seen before. Who knows? Who knows? Either way, subscribe, notification button. May the Force have with you, and goodbye forever.